I have a hair on my pants. How's it going? Sure. I've been gone a while. Obligatory, no idea how this sounds. I'm outside. There's chickens, there's pigs, and rabbits, but they're not as loud. Chicken running. Sorry. Anyways, I'm not doing well. How's yous? I've been gone a while. I did the video, did another video, and it's gonna be a good video. But then I got mad at the video. I was trying to figure out how to do the video, the painting, like time, speed that up. And I couldn't figure it out. Kept messing up the audio. And I wanted to set the computer on fire. So it was time to step away. Morphed that into a different project. And then Christmas came. Christmas went. Holidays over. I was gonna start working on videos. I had stuff lined up, planned. I was gonna be doing stuff. And then December 29th happened. I woke up the 29th feeling a little stuffy. The weather had been changing, allergies, blah, 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 blah. And people were getting sickly, so I was expecting it. Felt fine. That afternoon, I was feeling sick. I knew I was sick. I knew I'd have to go to the doctor soon. But hopefully I could ride it out with the time off work. And then it's like 8 o'clock that night. I texted my dad, hey, you need to take me to the ER right now. And like, we were running to the car. We were flying down the highway. I didn't even know my mom was there. That's how out of it I was. I didn't know my mom was in the car. Uh, she just appeared in the hospital. I was like, where'd you come from? She's like, I was with you. But yeah, I got to the ER. They immediately threw me in a wheelchair, immediately had me sign a paper. As soon as I signed the paper, they wheeled me back to a room. They threw me in a bed. They started putting all the stuff on my face. I wasn't breathing right. The sensors weren't picking me up, stuff like that. It was just, they were slapping sensors on me. And then out of nowhere, from my perspective, out of nowhere, all this stuff's going on. And then the room just starts shaking. It just starts shaking. I thought there was an earthquake. And then I blinked. 3 days later, no idea what was going on. Mid argument with a nurse. I feel bad about that. Do not like that one. But the shaking, it turns out. Oh, shit. I had gotten up on the bed, like squatted on the bed, and I had started shaking the bed. Like I was grabbing the rails and shaking the bed. That's why I thought there was an earthquake. It was me. Sorry, I gotta laugh about it. But I had stopped breathing. I had to be intubated. It took me like 3 days to really be able to start breathing on my own again and to come out of everything. And if that's not dramatic enough, when I came to, like I said, it was like mid argument, is when I really started like remembering stuff. But like, uh, there was an issue with the catheter, and I got the catheter taken out. But that was what the argument was about. I don't like catheters. Um, but during the process of taking the catheter out, I had to move my legs, and I realized I could not feel or move my right foot at all. There was nothing. Not a thing. Zilch. As soon as I said I couldn't feel my foot, it was like everyone in the hospital just rushed in and immediately started looking over my foot. Turns out I have drop foot. No idea why. No. I've had MRIs from the top of my skull to the bottom of both toes. Sets of toes, I should say. I've got 10 toes. But they only MRI 2, apparently. Semantics. God, I'm gonna cut that. But, I've been MRI'd the whole body, up, down, all around, seen every inch. No reason. I don't have diabetes. I don't have high blood pressure. Didn't have a stroke. No gases or bubbles in my veins or arteries. Here they can figure something just crossed wire, something got squeezed, something got somewhere, something, and now I don't have a foot. I have neuropathy. God, the sun. I've only been here for like 10 minutes. But yeah, I got neuropathy. That's fun to deal with. That's been a lot of fun. But this has been where I've been since January, basically. Just trying to deal with having drop foot. It's paralyzed. I can't feel it. I did PT. I did as much PT as the first round of PT. It was like stretches, exercises, and then they were electrocuting my leg, trying to get a response from my foot, which never happened. And they told me that the second round of PT would basically be, yes, making sure I'm doing the exercises and I'm still using my foot, but it would be just sitting down and getting electrocuted the entire session. And those are very painful experiences, and they want to do it twice a week. It's a lot. But PT, seeing different doctors, I saw a podiatrist. He told me about some surgeries I don't qualify for. Yeah, I get a cane now. I have a cane. Yeah, I've just been here trying to get a handle on my foot, figure out what life's like now. Because, like, I had to teach myself how to walk. I had to teach myself how to swim, drive, get up steps, walk. Everything. Nothing is the same anymore. And there's so many limitations that I'm running into, and it's just so hard to find ways to deal with it. But it's been 4 months. And they say 3 to 6 months is when you'll know. So if this is where I am, then I need to start living this way. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I might come back, I might not. Hi. You thought I was done. You thought I was gone. I'm not. I'd never leave. I mean, I do, but I want to. I don't want to stay somewhere I don't want to be. So, like, why would I, you know? Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow on out of here. Anyways, I got a brace. Ow. Oof. Don't do that at folks' home. That hurt. Aha. My knee. Whew. Alright, yeah. No, I got a brace. I can't walk without one. Or a boot. Like the big gray boot, you know? My ankle's all floppy. It's all floppy woppy. It wiggles and it jiggles and it freaks people out, and I love it. I might do it on camera, but it really, really hurts. So I don't know. But it wiggles. By the way, the sickness I had, flu A and pneumonia at the same time. So yeah. Might explain why I stopped breathing a little bit. On top of the asthma. And smoking. But hey, I quit smoking. I was in there for a whole week, and I really thought about breaking a window open to go have a cigarette, but now they're just gross. So, bright sides. The conditions for getting the catheter out was I had to take 5 steps to one of those little portable walk-around commode things. Yeah, I had to take 5 steps and use that on my, I could hold on to the nurses for support, but I had to walk. Or they would put the catheter back in. And I walked. I did it. I did those 5 steps. And then I did the 5 steps back. And I did every step from then on out. 10 minutes after being told I'm paralyzed, partially, I'm demanding to walk. That's how much I hate catheters. But, yeah, my ankle's paralyzed. The foot, it's It's blah, blah, blah. I go blah, blah, blah. There's nothing. So this brace, it's an L shape. My foot sits on it so it doesn't go blah, 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 blah as I walk. And it straps onto my ankle so it doesn't go blah, 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 blah as I walk. And then hold on to the calf for support. There's also a part on my leg, it's like a weird triangle that goes down to the foot, that it just feels weird. Like it doesn't, the sensations aren't normal. I've been told that's normal. Not to worry about it. It just happens. Don't worry about it. Learned how to swim. I had to teach myself how to swim again. That was actually kind of hilarious. I went to a pool and I mostly just wanted to see if I could, because my foot does not like being in water. It does not like it at all. Everything feels weird. I hate everything on it now. There's bugs. Yeah, I got in the pool, and usually I'm like a natural floater. I can just bloop, roll over, and there I'm floating. No problems. I started sinking, foot first. And then there was like a moment of panic in my eyes, and I locked eyes with someone, and they panicked. And then I started going down like the Titanic, and then I came back up because I was in like the shallow end, the kiddie end. And it was nothing. Like that meme of the kid in the water is drowning, and then he just sits up. Yeah. Yeah, I had to teach myself how to swim. I couldn't even doggy paddle without drowning at first. Like I started sinking on the doggy paddle. Yeah. No. So all of this has kind of sparked some internal philosophies going on. Because I'm on leave of work right now. I can't work right now. The pain on top of all the appointments. I was getting ready to point out after like not even 2 months. So yeah, I'm on leave of work. And so now I got all this time on my hands to be thinking about things that I don't want to be thinking about. But also I'm trying to focus on like what I actually want to do, what I actually want to pursue, the hobbies that are worth my time. People worth my time? No, they are not. General rule. Good one for kids. Good piece of dad advice. People are not worth it. Yeah, that's the headspace I've been in lately. Been trying to get out of it, but yeah, there's a bunch of bugs. I don't like it. How do you feel about it? I don't like it. My cane fell, and now I have to get it. You want to see me try to bend down and pick something up? Alright, so I'm backing up to the cane. Ooh. Fuck. Is it worth it? I'll just stand here for the rest of my life. I don't need to go anywhere. I can just stand here. It's not worth falling on camera. I haven't fallen yet, and I really don't want the first time to be on camera. Because there are people who will hold that against me for the rest of my life. I can't even say it, I'm so afraid of it. And then I will never be able to do anything fun ever again. Alright, I got this. For the sake of all fun. Whoa! Just the ankle, just the foot. It knows what it's doing. That's what they told. Ooh. How you doing? So, the like little PT nurse that they brought in to help me learn how to walk, she did wonderful work. And it was not her job to fix me. But also at the same time, it was like, I feel like I probably should have got a little bit more than what I got. But that might just be me. Who knows? Because they taught me how to use a walker. And they made sure I had people at home in case I fell. And that's what they did for me. But when she was teaching me how to walk with a walker, she stressed that the most important thing is to trust my foot still knows what it's doing, even if it can't tell me that. That is terrifying. I don't know what I don't know how to relate this to someone. Like, how do you explain standing on a limb you don't control anymore? From the knee up, it feels like this part of my body is just floating in the wind. Like my knee is just, ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah, fooled ya. But it feels like I'm doing that all the time, all that stuff. Like, it feels like there's nothing. I just have to trust the fact that my foot's there. This is life. Ugh. All right, let's get this cane. Ooh. I got it. Whew. Ooh. Yeah, so moral of the story, if you're feeling sickly and it's advancing fastly, go to the ER. Go to the hospital. Get it taken care of. So, I got sick when everyone got sick, and like in December and stuff, and there were so many people around me who were like so much sicker than me, and they weren't going to the hospital or they weren't going to the doctor, and it's like, mother, did you not just hear about me getting out of the hospital, limping? I had to be wheeled out. So yeah, moral of the story, go to the doctor. Get it taken care of. I didn't even know this was a condition. I didn't know this was a thing. And now I gotta live with it. I mean, yeah, I got a cane, but at what cost? Like, now I gotta use it, whether I want to or not. And it's like every time. Sitting down, take it off to relax. Need a drink? Well, need to go pee? Need to get the remote? Need to go pet the cat? Can't do anything without it. Every time. Every time. It sucks. So yeah. I think that's it for this video. I don't know if I'll be back. We'll see. I haven't done anything social at all since all this started. Like, I've gone to like 2 family functions, hung out with one person a couple times. I need to get out of the house. I need to do stuff out of the house. The people I don't see every day. Oh my god, I'm going insane. Alright. I'm already insane, just gotta show it now. Alright, I'm out of here. Bye.